Oh, I look a little shiny. You know why I look shiny? I'm on the fucking beach. But the regular season's over. We need a recap. The fuck happened? A lot was on the line last night. We had 3 games that actually meant something. And I couldn't let y'all hang in. I came back to the house just to go live for the last time in the regular season for you, the entire fucking league, the best league in all of the Northeast. No, I'm just kidding. I needed more drink. Go a little Fisher Island lemonade. My cup was empty on the beach. And I decided, hey, man, this cup was empty. We need to go back home. We need to go get some more bevs for the afternoon beach session. It's fucking lovely. Beach life ain't bad. It's not bad. Just sitting on the beach, tanning my ass, getting in the ocean. Life is great. So, a couple big games, though, last night. Monahan versus the Boom Boom Stinky Crew. Peterson versus Cuckley. Regional versus... Fuck, who the hell did Regional play? I don't know. I got there late. Regional played Tomahawk last night. Oh, Regional won? I thought Regional lost. I'm so confused. This is going great. So I got in. I had to take care of a little something before I had to get tested for the herp before the game was cleared. Came in, and as soon as the game was over, fucking see ya. Going right back to the beach because my lovely bride is a little sick and tired of this softball shit while we had a beach house going. First day, we were down at the Firecracker for mixed all day. Sunday, we drove back. I podcasted. And then yesterday, we were at the Tell Dome for the game. So Amanda is very happy that we are not going back Wednesday. Well, foreshadowing. So let's just dive right in. Let's get the first game out of the way. It was A&D versus the Irrigators. It was basically the Grill Bowl. Both teams were locked into first and fourth. NHI won 22-8. Didn't mean shit. I know from group chats, again, I'm only on one monitor here, so I'm bouncing between tabs. I know from group chats and texts, I know there is a lot of grilling going on at the Legion. Guys are hanging out. It sounded like they had just a fucking great time. Kind of what softball's supposed to be. Just be fun, hanging out, bullshitting, grilling, just enjoying themselves. So that's good. I literally have no idea what happened in this game. Didn't really care. I just know that the boys had a great time. Hazel Butter. What the hell? Where's my little recap? I know you worked for 10 minutes today, and that was it. So let's get into the games that matter. So congratulations, A&D, regular season champ. They had a hell of a year. They finished the year with the highest runs for and the third lowest runs against, which I know we've been debating on the podcast if it actually means anything. So let's get into Peterson versus Buckley. Boy, did I almost fuck that one up. As a lovely quote from our left center fielder, you came in and torpedoed the entire lineup, which I did. Hilly had set up the lineup as I was late, and I showed up. We had a nice little lead. It was a big win for Peterson. We won 18-8. Denton raking, Chambers raked. Who else? The obvious guys hit well. Greg Kelly, Hilly. Those guys. Artie, again, lights out on the mound. Lights out. Artie, I think Artie was 3 for 4 with a walk. Unbelievable night from Artie. Really excited now as we get into playoffs. We don't have to go back for the toilet bowl. Buckley, it was a big game for Buckley too, because if they had won that game, they would have finished second. So this was a lot on the line. So Peterson wins this game, they're out of the toilet bowl. Regardless of everything else that happened, Buckley wins this game, they are locked into second. They ended up losing. There was still a chance for them to finish second. However, later in the day, that's not what had happened. So, great job. Great game. Fun to be there. The meme god took the night off, it looked like. No HUD. But this Cuckley team is going to be a tough out in the playoffs, I think. Peterson, obviously, R10 and Artie on the mound. I think there's a lot to happen. I'm excited to see what goes, and I think that Wednesday night off is going to be huge. And we finish with a plus +1 run differential. It's always good. So let's move on here to, I've got a recap from TA. TA was just firing the shit off this morning. It was unbelievable. Loved it. Let's see. Here we go. A big tilt at Twarowski between Monahan and the Boom Boom crew to determine who would climb out of the toilet bowl. Monahan got the scoring started in the top of the first with the aid of Dylan, Nelly, O'Brien's first of 3 ding-dongs. Sounds like he was working at a Little Debbie's factory. Monahan struck first. Monahan struck first and never looked back, putting up a 10 spot in the third. KP hit a home run in the bottom of the third, but that was pretty much it for the Boom Booms as Monahan put this one away in 5. I think they put that one away in 5 so KP could get back to Bernie's Beach Bar, which he loves to frequent during the summer months. Although I did, it was great. Amanda got in the truck when we were driving back out here to Salisbury, and she was talking about how KP and Wesson were comparing inseams on their shorts to see who had more thigh out, and that is with Scoots, who had capris on, and Wesson and KP had short shorts on. I don't know if it's a battle of who can show their tip first through their short leg, but we'll see what happens. Udon was fantastic on the bump as usual in Monahan's home run barrage. Been drinking for a little bit now. Barrage. Timely hitting and solid defense took the fuse right off and never allowed the boom for Boom Boom crew. Oh, I like that. Winning this one 28-6. Ian the Silencer reached base 5 times and scored 5 runs. Big boy J. Rowe was the only Bring It member who believed in us, and we didn't let him down. Loved it. I did him. I at the Los Primos live shit show, the first podcast we ever did live, I actually said Monahan is going to get out of the toilet bowl, and TA and the rest of the Monahan crew, thank you for taking a wild fucking hot take, because at that time I think you guys had won 3 games in a year, 4 games in a year. We're trending a little bit up, and love to see that. So it was really a fucking huge hot take. That was one half of my big hot take. Congratulations to Monahan on jumping out of the toilet bowl and finishing 6th in MMSSL this year as they started off. God, I wish we could go back. I think they started off 3-8. They finished the year 7-3 in their last 10. They won 4 in a row. They finished with the lowest runs allowed in the entire league. I'm going to be curious with them, though. I mean, us and Monahan are the 2 lowest runs for teams in the playoffs right now, in the top 6 teams. So I'm going to be curious to see how that translates, and the runs allowed, see how that translates into the playoffs. Like I said, we've been talking a lot about that. I know Dustin doesn't think it's as big as a deal, the runs against. He thinks the runs for is a bigger attribute to what your team truly is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here in the playoffs now, and really figure out what analytics you should pay attention to during the year. Also, the reason I'm speaking off to the side is if you watch the podcast the other night, it's my traveling microphone booth. I'm not going to give you guys shitty content. I'm not going to give you guys shitty audio. I'm here for you. We're going to make this nice. We're going to make it nicey nice. All right. Finally, I didn't get a recap here. I actually, we're getting to the VFW Holtz game. I don't know how much of a truth or lie this is, but I heard Holtz was up big on VFW, playing with 9. I heard Holtz was up playing with 9, and there was an injury on the field for Holtz, and that they fell below to 8, and they could no longer play. So they ended up having a forfeit. VFW got a forfeit win there, but it sounded like Holtz was maybe trending in the right direction last night. Good to see. If anybody in the comments actually knows right now what kind of transpired, if that's the truth or not, that'd be great. But hopefully the player that got injured is okay. Everyone's good. The messages I've received today sounds like he's doing well. But would have been nice to see Holtz finish out the year on a positive note. But VFW now finishes in the 2-hole. They won their last 4. But shit, I want to say they won their last 4, like 2 or 3 of them by forfeits. I think one of them was Tomahawk. I think Holtz was one of them. So really, 2 of their last 4 wins were forfeits. Maybe 3 of the last 4 wins were forfeits. Going to be interesting as well to see what happens with VFW in the playoffs. I know they've won 4 in a row. They're 7-3 in their last 10. However, with 3 of those being forfeits, what type of momentum are running in there? I haven't played a lot of league ball. Is that going to translate to Monday night when the playoffs start? We will see a lot of things happening here. Finally, we get to the Teardrop Bowl. Regional 1. Regional's in the toilet bowl. The other half of my hot take. My hot take out of Los Primos was Monahan was going to be out of the toilet bowl and Regional was going to be in the toilet bowl. At that time, Regional had 2 or 3 losses, I believe, and Monahan had 3 or 4 wins, and they just flip-flopped. Love to see it. Wish I could have put some money on that and made myself a couple bucks. Anyway, this game was decided once Peterson and Monahan both won. Regional is locked into the toilet bowl. Regional won 22-21, but fuck that. Who cares about that game? The only thing that I'm happy about here is the home run battle that was last night. So we had Kyle Hamill sitting atop of the leaderboard. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this. I'm going to try and share my screen, but who knows what one we're going to be looking at. I'm working on it, guys. Chrome tab. Here we go. Oh, look at that. We got it. So we going into last night, we had a tight battle. Angelo Roman was 3 behind Kyle Hamill. Kyle Hamill was sitting at 24. And I believe Dustin had said they were going to bat him leadoff. And I wanted to see him go out and hit 4 or 5 home runs to tighten this race up. Wanted something positive, nothing against Hamill. Hamill, as I've talked about, love the guy. He's huge for the league, great for the league, in the sense that he's always around. He's part of it. He's kind of what we epitomize with the league, right? Just a great teammate and wants to come and play and have fun. So, not that I want to see Kyle be overtaken. However, Tomahawk and Lowe was great in the fall league, was around, always around this year. Wanted to see him kind of get some type of satisfaction outside of five wins for Tomahawk this year. So really sounds like it was exciting. Sounds like he almost didn't have the opportunity to claim the home run derby, the home run crown this year as one of his teammates had a solo job in the 6th inning. But coming up in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs, Angelo Roman hit his league-leading and league-winning home run, 25th home run of the year. So congratulations, Lowe. Hamill, hell of a run. I guess here's the difference too. Hamill's on the first place team. Little different swings probably, where Lowe last place team, but Lowe just hits, both guys hit the piss out of the ball. But I don't know. I'm just happy to see it for Angelo and Tomahawk to get that bright spot out of them. Trying not to take anything away from Hamill here, but it was just good to see last night when I woke up this morning. So let's take a look here. Let's go back to the home. MerrimackDraftLeague.com. All things Merrimack Draft League. Great website. I love it. I'm on it constantly. As you can probably tell, I have 4 different tabs open on my phone with it. So this is how we look. A&D finishes first. VFW and Buckley tied for second. However, VFW had the tiebreaker, so they finished second. Buckley's third. NHI was locked into 4th last night regardless. Wow, cool. Yes, I have not updated my phone, and I'm charging it right now before we go back to the beach, but it's not charging. Peterson, by way of head-to-head tiebreakers, finished 5th, just outside the top 4. Sorry, not really just outside, two games back. Jim, sorry we didn't make your hot take come true. Monahan finishes 6th. Congratulations to TA, George, Laugh, Ian, all those guys. Awesome to see that. Boomers finishes 7th, Regional 8th, Holtz and Tomahawk, who had been locked in for the better part of 2 weeks. Wednesday night's toilet bowl game. Here we go. Tomahawk Tavern versus the Boom Boom Crew. Fuck, I don't know if we even call them the Boom Boom Crew anymore the way they've been playing. But that's at Tell Stadium at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, followed by Holtz versus Regional in the Teardrop Bowl at 8 p.m. at the Tell. That will be good. Curious to see. I think we're going to see Tomahawk upset the Boom Boom Crew. Go ahead, put that in the group chat. I don't give a shit. Regional versus Holtz. I mean, I think Chris Pope being hurt definitely hurts, Holt's chances. I think it's going to be probably Tomahawk and Regional coming out of the toilet bowl. Going to be interesting to see. Hope I'm wrong, just because I'd like to see some crazy shit happen. Boomers. I just feel like it's been on too much of a skid lately going into the playoffs. So here we go. Bat testing. Jim, thank you for getting the bat testing going last night. My apologies. I know you had changed it on the website recently. I never really confirmed with you, but we did get about 50 bats tested last night. If you had not had your bat tested, they will be testing all night tomorrow night at Martell Stadium. And you have to get a new sticker for the playoffs. So make sure you get your bats tested before Monday night or toilet bowl teams before you play Wednesday evening. With that being said, good luck to everybody. What a great regular season year. Hope all the new guys had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I know I'm not a new guy. Fuck it. It's softball. I hope everybody had fun. It's a great league. It's the best league around. It's definitely the best league in New Hampshire. It's definitely the best league in Northern New England. It's a great league. I hope all the new people have had fun. I hope you have enjoyed these bullshit recaps. I know with the podcast, we started out as just a league podcast, and we kind of gone away from it. And this is what this YouTube is for. It's for the league. This is supposed to be us. So if you guys want anything new on it, if you want to join on it, it's going to change here after this week, as I've got a new job starting on Monday. So I'm probably going to be going to evenings. So if maybe we'll start doing guests to talk recaps. Maybe we'll do something different. Who knows? But let me know. Let us know if you want to see something on this YouTube channel. Let us know. We can't go live mobily. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers there, and that's a long way away. But hope you guys have enjoyed this. I can't wait for the playoffs. I wish I was going to be at the toilet bowl tomorrow. Oh, if I didn't have this beach house, I'd be at the toilet bowl tomorrow night. So take that with what you want. I would love to go down and hang out, broadcast it, but excuse me, I got to do a little more of this. And I'm eating a lot of seafood. Steamers. We're going to do probably a lobster bake this week. And by lobster bake, I'm probably just going to go buy like 5 or 6 lobsters. And Amanda doesn't like the tails. So I'm going to eat all the tails. I'm going to have 2 or 3 lobsters myself. And I get inside. I get the guts. Oh, put that on. Oh, put on a saltine. Let's go. Drawn butter. Fucking. Going to be a good week out here. Also steamers. Fuck with piss clams. Oh, they're so delicious. Anyway, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to get lunch. See you guys. See you next week.